I've been receiving a lot of questions about the broker I use and how they work and whether they are good brokers. So I thought I would start a new series on this channel called Let's Talk Brokers. What's up traders, welcome back to Bangkok. Today I'm going to be kicking off this series on brokers with Oanda, which is a broker I've been using for a long time, since 2013 actually. And I want to give you my thoughts on what I've observed and what I think works with them, what I think might be improved in the future, and just a quick overview of what things I've been noticing with that broker. As I said, this is a broker I love, and I'm only going to be talking in this series about regulated brokers, not like most of the crappy brokers you see online. And if you want to get involved in those, I'll also put a link below. This is an affiliate link, but as opposed to just sign up with the brokers, you can get a rebate off your trade. So whenever you trade, you'll get some money back from those, and that could be helpful for you. So I would recommend you use that if you want to open an account with Oanda or any broker I'll talk about. Today's going to be focused on Oanda only, but in future episode I'll be talking about other brokers. So comment below and let me know which broker you want me to talk about. And also I want to know, because I've kind of outlined some things that I noticed about the broker, some categories, but I'm not sure exactly what to talk about, what you guys want to know. So I want to hear in the comments your thoughts on this. What should I cover? What are the things that you look for in the broker? And then we'll be able to explore these more in the future, okay? But for now, I kind of want to break this down into 5 different points. First one being the platform. So when I first opened an account with Oanda, their own platform was kind of crappy. They had what we call in this, they have FX trade, but back then it wasn't really the best platform ever. It was good for the time, I guess, but not super good. And since then, I think they improved a lot. They added a function to the platform called Advanced Charting, where you can open a chart. It's very similar to TradingView, and you get a bunch of cool features there, like having multiple charts straight from FX Trade, from the platform. But it's just better to analyze, and you can see your trades there, place some line, draw like on TradingView, which is awesome if you're not subscribed right now to TradingView. The other thing they added a little bit later is the integration with TradingView, so you can now connect your account to TradingView, place your trades right there on the platform, and that means you don't have any more to go back and forth between 2 platforms to place your trades, look at the chart, and just have everything at the same place, which is very helpful. I've been waiting for this a long time, and I finally got it, which I'm really happy about. So their platform, nothing to say about it, I just love it. They also integrate with MetaTrader 4, which is perfect. You can run algos and things like that, so nothing to say about this. The second point I have is leverage and money management. So in other words, how can you put leverage in your account, and how can you manage your money properly in that account? So it is probably going to depend where you are located at this point, because Oanda allows to open an account in different countries. Right now the maximum amount of leverage I can reach in the account is 50 to 1, which for serious traders is going to be enough. If you are gambling and trying to make a lot of money fast, it won't be enough, but in my opinion that works out pretty well. They used to have a lot more before, but now that's what they have, so totally fine with that, no problem with it. I also like how they organize the online interface, which is you can kind of create sub-account, and most brokers I think allow this. I think Oanda is making it more simple to create different accounts for different strategies you have, some with MetaTrader, some without MetaTrader 4, and that for me is pretty big. I kind of like that, so you can separate your strategies easily with different accounts, and they're all in the same broker, so no need to open multiple accounts. So that's, I think, a pretty cool feature. My third category is about withdrawals, and I think this is a problem for a lot of traders that want to withdraw their profit. They have a hard time doing it. And with the Oanda, it's been really tricky at first, because when you deposit money in your account, you gotta withdraw it the same way. You gotta withdraw it by credit card, which could be tricky sometimes. If you have a lot of profit that you want to withdraw, then they're going to be on your credit card, and that's not going to be the same as having it in your bank balance. So tricky a little bit. I had a hard time figuring this out, but if you add multiple ways to fund your account, like with the bank transfer, with the credit card, and they used to have PayPal, I think not anymore, depending on where you are located, but that's still feasible. You still have an option to withdraw in multiple ways and on the way you prefer. So a little bit tricky at first, but when you get the hang of it, it's fine and you can get used to it. But you just have to be able to experiment and yeah, try it out and see how it works for you. But I'm not sure again if it's the same today. It's been that case in the past because I didn't want other people to withdraw money from your account, I think. But it's just something you have to go through and try at least once. Now, in regards to the spreads and commissions, I think this is a big topic for a lot of people. I will say Oanda for me has not had the best spread ever. It's not a broker with necessarily low spreads, although they are reasonable for the account you have. So don't expect to have a very tight spread, but expect something average for brokers. And this is gonna work pretty well if you are a swing trader. For me, that's no problem. But if you want to really scalp or day trade on a very low time frame, then I would not recommend Oanda. I would recommend a different broker because the spread tend to be a little bit high. They tend to vary also, like any broker would, but you don't have a commission from the brokers. You only have the spread, which means that the spread will always be higher a little bit, and you gotta accept that. So if you swing trade, no problem. It's gonna be a small thing and not a big deal. But if you day trade, you might want to reconsider a different broker, which we might talk about in future episodes of this series also. The last thing, the fifth thing I want to talk about is customer service and user interface online. Their customer service, in my opinion, is awesome. It takes only a few seconds or a few minutes to contact them through the chat online. You can talk with someone pretty fast, whether you're a customer or not, and that just makes it very fast to get answers to your question. I hate, especially when traveling, picking up the phone, calling a broker. That's just not feasible for me. I hate this. It's gonna take time, it's gonna take effort, and you're gonna have to wait. But if you can just chat with someone, it's much faster and you get your answers pretty fast. So I like this. The interface online, in my opinion, is pretty good. It's better than most brokers I've seen so far. Some have really crappy interface, and this one looks pretty nice to me. So nothing to say here. It's all fine for me. And I've never had an issue where I had a big trouble and I had to contact the customer service and they didn't resolve it. So that to me works fine. Now, I want to hear your thoughts, of course, down below in the comment. If you have any experience with Oanda or any different broker, you can comment below, let me know. I want to hear your thoughts. Again, any recommendation you have on how to kind of break this down to analyze different brokers, I want to know down below from you in the comments. Give a like on that video if you liked it today. Here are a few comments to the past video. I always appreciate you guys for leaving in comments down below. Those are great, and I read all of them. The next episode of this series is going to be published next week, but I'll catch you back here for another video tomorrow. Ciao.